Hello there, this is Darth Melvin, leader of the Knights of Melvin. A few months ago, I exposed the Star Wars scoundrels that run the channel Star Wars Remnants. They were guilty of rebooting Star Wars Theories content, plagiarizing video descriptions, copying thumbnails, and stealing the script. I've seen a whole bunch of clickbait and duplicate videos in the Star Wars community. Rebooted videos was something I haven't seen before. While researching the channel Star Wars Remnants, I came across another Star Wars scoundrel. Someone who is much larger and a master at rebooting
Star Wars content.
This channel is StarForceOne. Now, you might be saying, Darth Melvin, I know that channel. He's my favorite YouTuber. Well, I'm sorry to say, I took a deep look into this channel, and in this video, I'm going to expose the shit out of him. StarForceOne has only been around for 3 years, the same as me, except he's really successful. He's had many big videos. To his credit, I think a lot of them were legit. 265,000 subscribers. But con artists, scoundrels, a lot of them work hard. They can have some talent in their craft, but at the end of the day, they're still
criminals.
And if you're guilty of this kind of behavior, you are going to get Melvined. StarForceOne's first video on December 22nd, 2019 is Fin Force sensitive. I didn't find any issues with this one. Seems to be kind of a John Boyega simp on Twitter. He retweets a lot of shit from the official Disney Star Wars page. StarForceOne is a Disney shill, but that's for a separate video. We're here to prove he's a Star Wars scoundrel. So, the first part of my research, I checked for duplicate videos, and I could only find one, except it's something different.
All of you know about the painful and heartbreaking Republic Contingency Protocol known as Order 66. But did you know that there is actually an order more horrific and disgraceful than Order 66? This order was known as Order 37 and it was so brutal that if Palpatine had used it during his time as Supreme Chancellor, he would likely have been removed.
Duplicate script, but different voice actors. These kids today, always trying to pull something in the Star Wars community. You might be saying, Darth Melvin, that's one duplicate out of 800 videos. I've been a long-time subscriber of StarForceOne. I stand with this channel.
I'm warming up.
I continued browsing. The videos had a low view count like any new channel. Then I came across a video on January 21st, 2020. Who knew that Darth Vader was Anakin Skywalker? Canon, Star Wars Explained. I went to the YouTube search and typed that title in. I found a video by the Lore Master. Almost the same title from 5 years ago.
To the general public in the galaxy,
had no idea
Darth Vader's
about the true
origins
identity
were a complete
behind Darth
mystery.
Vader's mask. The
Imperial
official narrative
News
released in the
stated that
Imperial
the Clone
News
Wars
history
hero,
book stated
Anakin
that the Clone Wars hero,
Skywalker, died in the
Anakin
Jedi
Skywalker,
Temple,
had died
along
along with
with
the other
everyone
Jedi.
else.
I reviewed the videos. Looks like the script is different, the thumbnail's different, but the title is almost the same. Then I found a video a couple days earlier, How the Dark Side Made Sith Ugly, Legends, Star Wars Explained. Went to the search again. The Lore Master, Why the Dark Side Made Sith Ugly, Legends, Star Wars Explained.
Stop using Star Wars Explained.
A video from 4 years ago, 2.4 million views.
So why did some Sith, like Palpatine,
raspy,
become
almost
completely
demonic-sounding
deformed,
voice?
while
Darth
others, like
Tyrannus or
Count Dooku,
is an
barely saw
example of a
any
dark
its
side
effects?
user who did not
Well, there's
experience
two
the visual
answers to
effects.
that.
Talking about Palpatine, transitions to Dooku. I don't know, like, I reviewed the videos again. I'm not really seeing a duplicate script or footage, but something is going on here. You might be saying, Darth Melvin, this is ridiculous. You have nothing on this guy. He's entitled to make lore videos. It's just a coincidence. Oh yeah, a coincidence. Is it a coincidence? The thumbnails look the same. Palpatine on the left, almost identical.
Big coincidence? Not a big coincidence. A coincidence! No, that's a big coincidence. That's what a coincidence is. There are no small coincidences and big coincidences. No, there are degrees of coincidences. No, there are only coincidences.
So we have the same titles, same thumbnail, the Lore Master. But what if I told you it's not just the Lore Master? Plo Koon's Secret Force Lightning, the highly forbidden force power. Star Wars Fake News Comics made a similar video 5 years ago, 1.7 million views. The forbidden force power that Plo Koon used and why the Jedi Order refused it. Explain Star Wars. The videos are different. Thumbnail's different. He's not blatantly copying like the dumbasses that run Star Wars rem shits, but I suspect StarForceOne is up to something. February 8th, 2020, how Palpatine violently reacted to the Death Star explosion. Star Wars Explained.
Stop using Star Wars Explained.
The Lore Master again. 6 years ago, 2.2 million views, how Palpatine reacted to the Death Star's destruction.
But how did Palpatine react after one of his most prized possessions was destroyed by the Rebel Alliance?
So how did Palpatine react to the shocking news that the Death Star was destroyed?
In canon, Palpatine was severely disappointed when he was given the news of the Death Star's destruction.
In canon, Emperor Palpatine was initially extremely disappointed upon hearing the news that his Death Star had been destroyed.
Can you say that again? Just the way you said it. Just the same way. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, come on, you know what I'm talking about.
In canon, Emperor Palpatine was initially extremely disappointed upon hearing the news that his Death Star had been destroyed.
No. According to the U.S. Criminal Code, there needs to be an exact dollar figure for the exchange of services. That would not hold up in a court of law.
That's not how I heard it.
No. That's the truth.
Palpatine supposedly cut off one of his cybernetic hands in a fit of rage. He then demoted Vader and had him observe the initial construction of the second Death Star.
He drew his lightsaber and sliced off one of Vader's prosthetic arms. He demoted Vader but surprisingly placed him in charge of the construction of the second Death Star. On top of this, the Emperor also sent Vader to do tedious and menial missions as a form of punishment for his failure.
Before sending him to do tedious missions on repelling rebel advancements.
When you sail on a boat fit for a Bond villain, sometimes you need to play the part, right? I think it's time you both get the fuck off my boat. What do you think?
StarForceOne. This guy is rebooting Star Wars content. He's scouting channels, looking at their most popular videos, and then making his own video. He uses a similar title. He may rip off the thumbnail, and in this case, he did little to change the script. He blatantly copied it.
You're a fraud. You've just been taking credit for what other wizards have done.
Fast forward 2 years, May 24th, 2022, every lightsaber Obi-Wan Kenobi used over his lifetime. Star Wars Fake News Comics. 5 years ago, 1.1 million views. Look at the thumbnail. Lightsaber on the left, highlighted in blue, Obi-Wan in the middle, holding his blue lightsaber. It is basically the same thumbnail. As for the script and footage, on this one, he's like Star Wars rem shits.
By the time we see him in The Phantom Menace, young Obi-Wan Kenobi was putting his lightsaber to good use and even defended himself against the Trade Federation. After seemingly having no choice, he and his master Qui-Gon descended to the planet of Naboo to warn the Queen of an incoming invasion, subsequently landing around the swamplands of Naboo. As a result, Obi-Wan hid in the water located near the landing site, but when he got out, he saw that the weapon had began to short out and was not igniting.
He ripped off the stupendous wave!
Before Anakin, Windu himself was the youngest ever Jedi to be appointed to the Council, and he quickly became renowned across the galaxy. But most of the Jedi Council privately held fears about Mace Windu and his tendency towards the dark side. Master Yoda even became deeply concerned himself that Windu would one day turn on the Jedi and fall to the darkness. All of these factors eventually deeply worried the Council. They were concerned about how much he enjoyed fighting in battle, despite his great skill at it.
Not only he ripped off the stupendous wave, he ripped off his duplicate video too. He did it again with another Mace Windu video, but this time, the Stupendous Wave had 2 duplicates. The Stupendous Wave worked very hard on these 3 identical videos. I'm sure it doesn't feel good for someone like StarForceOne to come along and reboot the content. StarForceOne, you might as well call him StarForce2. He doesn't make original content. He's a serial Star Wars content rebooter. Stupendous Wave again. How the Inquisitor killed so many Jedi, Star Wars explained. 5 years ago, 628,000 views. How the Grand Inquisitor killed so many Jedi, Star Wars. Oh, I see what he did here. He dropped the explained in Star Wars Explained. He also flipped the picture in the thumbnail to not make it identical.
Well, you can hardly even notice it.
The Stupendous Wave again. 6 years ago, 2.4 million views. Same thumbnail. Just switched up the Palpatines.
We'll keep going. You want another one? Say the word. Just say the word.
So we've established that StarForceOne made at least 1 duplicate video. He copies thumbnails. He copies scripts. He finds popular Star Wars lore videos from the past and reboots them. And it gets worse. He's rebooting content from other popular channels. Star Wars Theory, Star Wars Reading Club, Generation Tech, Star Wars Sexplained. StarForceOne is a Star Wars scoundrel. He is a serial rebooter of
Star Wars content.
And he's been exposed. I am Darth Melvin, leader of the Knights of Melvin, and I am cleansing the Star Wars community. Through the dark side of the Force, I will bring balance. I've exposed a lot of clickbait and a couple scoundrels in the community, and if you're out there, you better wipe your channels now, because I'm going to find it, and you're going to fucking cry about it. Become a Knight, subscribe to the channel, join the Knights of Melvin Discord, help Block to take down Disney and all their shills.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.